You don't lack focus. Your brain has been trained not to focus. You sit down to study. You open your book. Within seconds, your attention drifts. You check your phone. You think about something else. You reread the same line again and again, but nothing stays. So you tell yourself, I just can't focus. But focus is not something you simply have or don't have. It is something your brain adapts to. And today, your brain is constantly exposed to stimulation. Short videos, fast scrolling, notifications, quick rewards. Your attention is trained to expect change, to expect something new every few seconds. So when you sit down to study, the experience feels completely different. The page is still. The information is slow. There is no immediate reward. And compared to what your brain is used to, it feels uncomfortable. So your brain reacts, not by focusing more, but by searching for stimulation. Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. But in this moment, it doesn't feel that way, because your attention moves before you decide." And there is a reason for that. When the brain becomes used to constant stimulation, its tolerance for stillness decreases. Silence feels uncomfortable. Slowness feels frustrating. And studying requires both. So instead of engaging with the material, your brain begins to resist it. It looks for something easier, something faster, something more rewarding. And this creates a loop. You try to study. Your attention drifts. You feel frustrated. You switch tasks. Then you come back. But now the task feels even heavier. So the next time you sit down, your brain already expects difficulty. At Daily Reset Lab, this channel explores the hidden psychological mechanisms behind modern pressure, identity, and learning. If this feels familiar, you might also recognize another pattern. Not just struggling to focus, but feeling overwhelmed before you even begin. Watch. Why homework feels so overwhelming. Now let's go deeper. Focus is not only affected by stimulation, it is also affected by meaning. When you look at studying, your brain does not just see information. It sees effort. It sees pressure. It sees evaluation. What if I don't understand this? What if I fall behind? What if this affects my results? So the task becomes heavier than it actually is. And when something feels heavy, the brain resists it. So now two things are happening at the same time. Your brain is trained for stimulation, and the task feels emotionally loaded. That combination makes focus feel almost impossible. So the solution is not forcing yourself to focus longer. It is changing how you begin. Not study for an hour, but read one page. Not understand everything, but start with one concept. Marcus Aurelius also reminds us, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Focus works the same way. A smaller starting point reduces resistance, and when resistance drops, attention stabilizes. Once your brain begins engaging, it adjusts. The task feels less threatening, the mind becomes steadier, and focus begins to build, not because you forced it, but because your brain no longer needs to resist. So the next time you struggle to focus, notice what is happening. Your brain is not failing. It is reacting to what it has been trained to expect. And focus is not something you suddenly gain. It is something you rebuild, one moment at a time. Subscribe to Daily Reset Lab for more perspective like this. And if you want to understand another pattern students experience, watch Why Homework Feels So Overwhelming.